So on social media, this is trending, and if you don't take time, for the very first time, we are going to see two heavyweights form a unified front. Okay, they are going to take on the MPP, and if you don't take time, the MPP will cease to even exist as an opposition party. Why am I saying that? And that's sorry, a popular person, I mean, can say, a ban Ghana, your politics, near man your he's a person, a man for be brave, a genidi. A man for be brave, I say no. And then some more can. It makes a lot of sense. Nipa make can say Professor Ajima Bedu Akusa. Now, in some of the two Jan Air patches say, based on all the aforementioned, how Ghana were able to sustain themselves within these 8 years of the Chima years, if any, tolerate the nonsense of the opposition, ex-president Akufo-Addo, the government, the intolerance, the abuse, and also the corruption. It was more like Ghana, you feel independent. So according to him, though, the Conventions People's Party, which happens to be one of the parties which actually helped Ghana to gain independence, and even aside from that, there are still people who believe the Nkrumahist approach, and not the only thing to liberate not just Ghana but also Africa. Now, according to Professor Ajiman Bedu Akoso Party, it will be in the interest of the Conventions People's Party to use whatever they have, their party members, their ideologies, everything that they have. No more fanko bought a year NDC for their and so basically we'll be seeing two political parties come together. So let's give them a name: NCDP, National Conventions Democratic Party. NCDP, and according to him, the CPP, members of the CPP, they've already started a year thinking about this. That is why you've seen, immediately after the elections, all that CPP members have done is say certain things and are good things about the National Democratic Congress. To the extent, one popular lady, Mary Finidi, on this appointment, if you John Dramani Mahama, we saw she was even on a year. Okwa Sempa party say Akufo-Addo man appointment, she refused. But Mahama man why they were accepted. Yenti Sema Professor Prof Eddie Tuja Yaba, we will continue.
This is where we are in national politics. I know that a lot of my contemporaries believe that we can come together. How long? I contested 2007. All right? 2007 to 2025 is 18 years. We've not made any jot on the political scene. So for how long? Continue till 25 years? What? 50 years? No. I am saying, look, fortunately or unfortunately, Rawlings, who I believe created the divide, having overthrown Hilary Mann's government, being the maker or the convener of the National Democratic Congress, is no more. Hilary Mann is no more. All the icons of the so-called Nkrumahs are no more. The NDC today is the closest to an Nkrumahist tradition. Why don't we support it to succeed? We've had 8 terrible years of the elephant in the room. And if by dint of hard work, the elephant has now been, as my dear friend Arthur Kennedy put it, has been sent into its domain. Why are we coy to assist this government to succeed? And I'm not saying this because I want any position. No. I've survived from 2007 to now quite well, and I can continue to survive very well. But for any country that is not prepared to harvest its intellectual might, you're not going anywhere too soon.
Okay, so many about exactly what is really happening. I know that this caught you off guard. Don't worry, Mamundi at them. Now, first of all, this particular year in summer, Professor Eddie Tujano. There are lots of things air course, but before then, what is the general atmosphere? Would we be seeing the NDC and the CPP forming a unified front and taking on? Because the whole idea is to eliminate the Achim mafias, is to eliminate the likes of Asante Bedio too, is to eliminate the likes of Eugene Ahin, the likes of Gabriel Chidako, the likes of Akufo-Addo, the likes of Nkrumah, the likes of people who have hijacked the affairs of this country. So the MPP party need the Obiani MPP party no any problem. The people are the realm and the helm of affairs no and no and a man for can one for us to break the MPP, you know, so that they can mold and come back as a flower. No, what we need to do is to let CPP join NDC. What are people? What are people's concerns and also people's views on this particular developing story?
Well, from what the man is saying, I think it's basically about the fact say CPP is holding on to the Nkrumah value. Say, oh, yeah, Nkrumah is, and then Nkrumah is, we do our things like this. These are our values.
Don't you think that they need to transcend?
And no, Prof. Kase, looking at it, no, the people who are close to the Nkrumah values, NDC.
Okay.
So then, and they enjoy your mona fire ideas, ni ideologies, ni fanka omudienu, rather than being dormant. Because right now, no,
Obisobeka say the people who are really close to Nkrumah MPP.
How?
Okay, Yenshe Pakwesi Ndu.
Why then?
He was the party leader
Of CPP.
The ideas near the most of them were aligning with the new patriotic party. And even Krano, when we talk about free will anti-coup, no, MPP anti-coup, MPP a free will, MPP a justice, freedom of speaking in Yamaniama. Right, that was how MPP came to power. NDC is known for coup d'etat. NDC is known for a friend is saying like military takeover and also various anti-corruption practices. That is what NDC is known for. In so share the prototype MP before they operate here, it's more like a carbon copy of what the Nkrumah the Nkrumah if any say party were using. And also history in the 1950s, before the 1957, the first political party, the UGCC. Remember I said the UGCC, Kwame Nkrumah was part. Yeah. Edward Akufo was part. JB Dankwa was part. These people, no, they were people are now bad together forming the Big Six. The Big Six, there was no NDC in it.
Sure, I get it, but Prof is also speaking from the current state, not from the history side. Into Tiena, or see all those people who were, say, or stratigraphy NDC, said the person who even brought the NDC about with the value nini bibiano or no cry only hobium. And right now is a different set of people who are in the NDCs bringing their own values, missions and visions and all that. If they are really going by the old Rollins stuff, then I think by now they should be according a friend is saying Zenato Rollins like also one pound because a can say or no cry ni papa because ne papa party. Okay. But it's not like that again. This is a different people stirring the realms of affairs with different ideologies and mindsets. And I'll call MPP so omo sisi and almost some ideas need different from whoever the Big Six no momode sa MPP party ne buy. So he is speaking from the fact that currently the mindset, the ideology said if MPPs are really handling the party and so values on BBI kwakwa to say Nkrumah, I'm not sure Napo will mount a stage and say your Kwame Nkrumah didn't we've even done something than your Kwame Nkrumah, and the party leaders and executives, nobody even came out to render an apology for what Napo said. Napo na sign back on team Ebeka 1 or 2 when he felt like and no cry, he was still justifying it in the statement he brought out. And that should tell you say what Prof is saying, yeah, shut it in the phony name hobby. Yeah, you always see an I dream for you cry. I dream for you cry no. NDC for the end say Nkrumah for. In the end CPP for mom brana mom fam because one casamoti one. Yeah, you move free more. Mu adene to sing. ya the moka ho so a enshema. Honestly speaking, what is the mechanism? What is NDC CPP for? Say they empower no your political space name. Apart from Mbabema statements, na you also more representative of Lion so no. What again? I mean, people have even
that is because the current leadership of the CPP, no, they fail to transcend. In 24 say Emre Dania Danu who be ye. There was once a time people were not really paying attention to camera, YouTube or even now. I can stitch videos we see ni and I say Shatawale year life for screen record no we post it. You get to normal views obeko. But no people became fed up say they be my screen record and Shatawale and baby. Then other people too started saying okay, why don't we record ourselves and dissect the news? And then also a man see an abedu podcast. So the CPP no, you see like this particular scenario no, ejumana transcend it. Ama enekra minuka say people are watching YouTube on their TV. So in Nkrumah party near the end to one na the values and the ideas of Nkrumah there, it has not really changed. What we need to do is to modify it to fit the current status quo. Minuka say Temamoto Way is still there. Akosombo Dam is still functioning. What I say, many industries are Kwame Nkrumah it is still there. And then Kasase Africa, you need any representation. The idea of the USA, the United States of Africa, also comes into play. So the ideas of Nkrumah is still embedded in various political ideologies and even framework. But the idea is what was the modification. Say modify no and the CPP problem is say they don't have a person and a particular figure or for the ideas of Kwame Nkrumah one modifying to fit the TikTok generation, to fit the current generation, to fit the current people the current generation. A bit say okay, Kwame Nkrumah's idea has been modified to suit us. I don't know if what I'm saying you get it.
Yeah.
So there's no need joining a particular party. Fine, as you are saying, the NDC also have some similarities and they share some ideas. The CPP also have the same thing for the New Patriotic Party. Almost share some ideas and also certain things. The MPs, the CPP for But the big question is, joining MPP so why don't you strive alone to bring something synonymous? And yet here Chedaba and yet here say Afafrantoaba. So these are political parties, they even want to bring out their own thing. So at the internet to Abakrana Afafrantokrani your friend is saying
movement for change.
Any
new force.
Omutiminya votes as in CPP. How? That is because the CPP have failed to transcend. And you who am no shaking take there. And you CPP for no gusu ekuta Kwame Nkrumah omo yini ebru manade.
Oh yeah.
CPP omashens de ni akoko. Modify it.
Modify.
And akoko no KFC. So what else can you bring? Bring something different. I say, we brand the party. Meaning about yet Nkrumah say, look at the way New Force came. And it's a New Force or any ideas, but New Force presented something to meet this generation. Look at how he started his campaign. Uko Nkrumah be one no be Shemax. Billboard Kessie. It became a talking point. Say, who is this guy?
Yes, to
the extent say you cry you can't want them. The cheddar pick the video and or they send the campaign.
Yeah.
That is because he has captured people's attention. What is CPP doing? What I said, CPP does so during United States of Africa. It is possible, but times have changed. Times have changed. What I say, so the CPP needs to be there because right now we need a third force, a new force. And unfortunately, the new force is not the new force we are talking about. We need a new force, a very vibrant. Because if we are able to have MPP, NDC, and we're able to have a third force, which will be CPP. As CPP can gain power, the NDC 4 year, the MPP 4 year, they will be very careful. Nkrumah has said, breaking the 4 and a bear anthem. No, a bear breaking the 4 because obeying me 8 years that. So we need a third force. Ubiaba as an hunhare. It's the MPP 4 8 years. The the next one in NDC, the next one in CPP. So maybe 12 years. Now one more government no maybe call. Do you get what I'm saying? That is it. So we need to be looking at all of these things. To be personal there, and CPP joining NDC, it is not a good idea at all. They just need modification. Meaning, I will be say you will be in a car and ask them so baby your bar yiska. Or you know to that they be out like own person obession. I just say we here when you crank on you few years no yiska money be what you see. CC no obi na see oba no emum se onim se baby o mom iska kra se no mutia no mutie
anye no kre
yes if you like where a monkey is suit is still a monkey
anye no kre
o ya ne hwe enye yi
anye no kre
we the TikTok video bi abi hu ya woman bi she has some horrible horrible like on said and chisa and or company actually obi say na ware no pra amba we chin asofo na we hwe woman the caliber de kasa na so sad. Anyway, it be see her everyone more updates as all of these various events unfold.